Happy fall, y'all, if you're indeed having fall. We're a balmy 88 degrees today, so fall is kind of an elusive idea here where I live. But I'm Heather Lee, I'm the Frugal Fashionista. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for all of my favorites videos, fashion advice, style advice, and of course behind the scenes at fashion shows. This is one of my favorites videos. I'm trying to do these more frequently so that they're not as long, but I do have some new skincare and hair care things that I want to cover, and a couple of other things I found that are really cool and trending at the moment. So here are some of my favorites. And in case anyone's wondering, I'm wearing the MAC Cosmetics Retro Liquid Lipstick, which I featured in a different favorites video. Well, this one's in Recollection, so it's a very purple color. So in case anybody wants to know where they can find this, it retails for about $21 and it's MAC, so wherever you find MAC. So I'm really disappointed because I had to change my skincare routine for a number of reasons, but mainly because Michael Todd Cosmetics has discontinued my cleanser and my toner that I use. It was like a 2-in-1 and I loved it, and unfortunately they discontinued it. So I had to find something comparable, and preferably something I didn't have to order online like Michael Todd. So this is what I came up with. It is the Burt's Bees Acne Solution line. They have about 4 or 5 products. Of course, you can find Burt's Bees at Walmart, Target, Walgreens, pretty much anywhere that sells Burt's Bees. This is the cleanser. It is a gel cleanser. For some reason, I just like gel better. There's not really any reason. And this is the toner, if I can turn it around, or the toner, which, by the way, if you have sensitive skin, this might burn your face quite a bit. It does have a little bit of a sting to it. It's fairly aggressive. It's got witch hazel in it. So far, I've been using it for 2 weeks, and it's been helping to clear my face up because I haven't been very kind to my skin between stress, lack of sleep, eating things I shouldn't. So it's been helping to clear up my face. And so far, I'm really satisfied with it. And the price point is $8 per bottle. Favorite number 2 has to do with skincare as well, but more so makeup. And that is the Dermablend Mousse that is recently come out. It's a little pricey. It retails for $38 at Ulta. I thought I was buying it for $28, but it was mislabeled, so it's $38. And then the Rimmel London BB cream. I've tried several different BB creams. This one retails for $7. They have 3 different lines. This one is the mattifying one. So obviously there are times I need extra coverage, like today I'm on camera, and so I use the Dermablend when my skin is not so good. And then for the days where I don't want a lot of coverage, I use the BB cream. I don't go barefaced ever, even if I'm at home by myself, because my skin is just too oily and I will break out. So this is really good for mattifying, and I'm going to swatch them on camera. I just gotten out of the shower, and the only thing I've done is I've used the Burt's Bees cleanser and toner on my face, and I've used a primer. It's a green primer, but it doesn't really do anything spectacular with my face. So this is how I look out of the shower, and I'm going to swatch the Dermablend and the Rimmel London BB cream to kind of show you the differences in coverage. So this is, if you look at the bottom, you have the BB cream, which obviously is a little bit more liquidy, and then here is the Dermablend, which is obviously thicker. So I'm going to use the BB cream, and I'm going to put it on my face. This is the first time I've ever tried to do anything makeup related on camera, and I don't know if you can necessarily see the difference. What I like about this is it's mattifying. It has a little bit of SPF in it, but not to the point that a lot of the other products do. So this is how it looks. This is a very minimal coverage. So if you're trying to cover up any kind of blemishes, it's not going to cover very well, obviously, because it's a BB cream. Now, this is the Dermablend, and it's going to take a while to soak into my skin because unfortunately that's how this Dermablend formula is. And I'm underneath a lighting kit, and so the lights are kind of prohibiting it from doing it. I don't know if you could tell. But that's the Dermablend. It goes on thicker, and as far as like coverage under the eyes, it works better than the BB cream does. Even though the BB cream tends to help with a little bit of the darkness. But obviously one is designed for, let's say you don't want to wear a lot of makeup, which is the BB cream, and it really enhances your skin, it mattifies, and it has a lot of good nutrients in it. And the Derma Blend is more for those days where you're trying to cover up, you just have bad skin, or for some reason you just need more coverage, and then you would use the Derma Blend. So when I want the less coverage, I go for Rimmel, $7, and it helps me to sparingly use this one when I need greater coverage, which retails for $38. So you may have noticed that I have done some different things with my hair. I've added a little bit of blonde, and I don't think you can see it on camera, but there's a little bit of pink in there as well. You can see it on Instagram if you need a better picture. Sometimes, for whatever reason, the lighting in this room is horrible, and even with the lighting kits, things don't seem true to color. But I obviously went blonde from black, and I'm a natural brunette as it is, and so I needed something to up my hair care routine, partially because of all the damage that can be done to the hair, but also because I'm blonde, and one of those things is using a blonde shampoo. This is sulfate-free, gluten-free, paraben-free. It is part of the big, sexy blonde hair line. You can find it at Ulta for about $16. They do have a bigger bottle if you want to purchase a bigger bottle. But whenever you have blonde hair, it helps to use a purple, lavender, or blue shampoo. Everyone uses a different color. This one actually is so purple. It says lavender. It's so purple it's almost black. But what it does is take the brassiness out of the blonde so that it looks even blonder. And I've been using this for about a month and it's worked really well. The other thing I'm using is a conditioner by Aveda called Scalp Benefits. This is only $16. It's one of their lower end conditioners, and it's really helping to balance everything out. My scalp was very dry, and Whitney and I couldn't figure out why it was dry, but it has helped tremendously as far as getting dandruff, because I've never really had that in my life. So it's really helped to make the hair feel softer, and as Whitney puts it, it's very nourishing, and so I really like this conditioner. A couple of honorable mentions. This is the Aveda Fomoliant, which I've been using for years. And by the way, this is not sponsored in any way. These are all products that I purchased out of my own pocket and use. But this is like a foaming mousse, and it's great with volume because short hair, thin hair needs volume, and this product works fairly well. You use it while it's damp, and then you just blow dry with your fingers or with a round brush if you want. This is something new I'm using. This is the Aveda Control Paste. Aveda has a lot of great pomades, everything from light to heavy, and this is what it looks like. And it smells really good. And the Control Paste, it basically is for like piecey texture. For those of you who have short hair, you really need to use a pomade, especially if your hair tends to be kind of flat or lifeless or needs volume, because it really holds things in place. I wouldn't use a pomade for longer hair. I mean, I'm sure there are occasions you would need to, but it's not necessary. But for those of us with short hair, we need pomade, and the Control Paste is really good. It holds it, it makes it piecey, it gives it volume, but it also holds everything in place, so I don't have to use hairspray. This retails for $25, and that seems kind of pricey, but I spend $5 on my hairspray, and I go through a can of hairspray about every 4 to 6 weeks. And of course, most of that hairspray does not make it onto my hair. So the pomade actually is a little bit more environmentally friendly because you're not putting all the chemicals into the air, but also this thing is gonna last me for at least 8 months, maybe a year. Pomade lasts for a while. So it's kind of my way of justifying the cost for it. Now I'm going to talk about fashion accessories because I like to accessorize everything, including my phone. I've got a brand new phone. It's an iPhone 6 Plus. It's kind of large, but I Instagram a lot. I don't know if you can see this. Ah, there we go. Get a kind of a close-up on that. Hopefully it doesn't blur. This is my new phone case. It retails for $9 on Amazon. I'm sure you can find it for different price points. This is by a company called Moss Nova, and this particular style comes in about, I think 7 or 8 different styles. So if you don't like this style, you can get a different one. But I love the lace kind of look on the background. My husband says it looks like a doily, and it kind of does, but it's a nice little plastic case, and I'll put a link below for you to be able to look for it yourself. Another product that I don't know, I forgot which brand makes this, and I will link it below. I'm so sorry because I fell down on the job. This is a cute little purse that comes in a lot of different colors, purple, red, brown, and then I chose the standard black. Sometimes I don't have a lot to take with me, and I just want to take my phone. And so this is great because you can put your iPhone Plus. I do think they make them a little smaller. Or for any of your larger smartphones. There's a place for where you could put your ID and your cards, and then of course a little small pocket here, and I've put everything from lip gloss to feminine items. You can't put a whole lot in there, but if you're not traveling with much, this is a nice little purse, and then you can just put it over like a messenger bag. And so I will leave a link below. Another bag that I get a lot of compliments for every time people see it on, well, either in person or on Instagram, is this particular bag. It is actually my camera bag. It's not a purse, but it is waterproof. And I don't remember how much I paid for this. It may have been $30. And keep in mind that I have a very nice camera and it rains a lot where I live, and so having something waterproof is important. And it just kind of latches, and you can see the inside there a little bit. I've got some things in there, but it just has a little magnetic clasp here. My last favorite is an app called Velesa. It is a free app. I recently discovered it, and I will leave the information below the video so that way you can follow me if you decide to download the app. The Velesa app is a free app, and it deals with beauty products. So it's like any other photo sharing type of app where of course you've got your feed and people are showing everything from their nail polish to their eye makeup. Here's my profile. And I'll ask you a lot of questions about what type of skin type you have. And so obviously I'm sharing with them some of the products that I have and sharing my story. And then there's also a discussion board. And on the discussion board, you can ask different types of questions like, what is the best foundation, or what's good for oily skin? There's also a place for products, and it shows you whatever your concerns are, or for example, would you like something that's oil-free, sunblock, and then also some of the favorites that are in makeup. So it's a lot like a regular file. It's a lot like a regular photo sharing app. And then you can also write reviews as well. And I've only written one review, which is actually on the BB cream that I featured in this video. So that's it for my October favorites. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and to my blog, and that you follow me on Instagram. And until next time, happy shopping. Retro liquid lipstick. And I happen to have this color here, which is called Recollecka. Easy for me to say. Is review